women are more prone to non-contact ACL injuries, and it's because their knees tend to go inward and collapse inward with a valgus force. So we're looking if their drop landing technique, so if they collapse more whenever they land, if that correlates to weak hip strength.
We're using the force plates, which just basically will test like where the person lands, and it also gives us like a really precise measurement of how much they weigh.
They have to do 5 drop landings, which is off of a box about 40 to 50% of the height of the participant.
We have them use the HUMAC machine, which tests their hip abductor and adductor strength, and we're looking to see if there's a correlation between the strength of your abductors on the inward collapse angle of your knee.
So we just look at their torque, work, power. The HUMAC is really advanced and it's used a lot in PT and rehab, and so a lot of institutions don't have the resources to fund that. And so having access to that machine allows this research to be possible.
We're studying cutting maneuvers and gender differences in like a variety of kinetic and kinematic variables, and trying to see like how, if there are gender differences in variables that could contribute to ACL injuries. We're using the Vicon system with all the cameras,
and they pick up all the reflective markers that we place on the subject. So when the subject is performing the cutting maneuvers, they see all of the different angles and positions that the body makes.
We are using like a full body model so that we can calculate the subject's center of mass while they're doing cutting maneuvers, and they're going to run like on a runway up to the force plate and perform a cutting maneuver on the force plate so that we can measure those forces too.
Specifically in our study, we're looking at soccer players and basketball players and tennis players because they generally perform cutting maneuvers in their daily routines.
Most people don't get the opportunity to do things like this, so I feel like it's been, a very valuable experience for me.